Hello, everybody. My name is Rajit Banerjee, and I am joined here with Astralis mid laner MagiFelix. MagiFelix, congratulations on your first win. It was a great game. So, how are you feeling after the first match?
I mean, for us, we felt like our first game was a bit, shaky. Like coming into the game, we were not sure what to expect. Like it's the first match of the season, and we have never seen like SK play before with this roster, so we were a bit unsure how it was going to go. But the game was very close for us, and it was a bit, tense because it was very, very, very close. Like there were a lot of close moments in the game that like really decided how it went.
Indeed, but
Yeah, in the end, we are pretty happy with like that we won the game, right? So
yeah,
we feel good about that.
great. Okay, so talking a bit about the LEC, off season, there has been total of 11 changes, that's a lot. So were you keeping an eye on these changes? And if yes, then what are the players you're looking forward or the most excited about?
I mean, there were a lot of changes, as you said. I feel like the most interesting ones are like the team vitality changes. I feel like because they really changed up their team.
Right.
With self-made and leader coming in, also like stopping top laners as well. But I feel like it's mostly the mid jungle that you want to like look out for.
Right. Okay. So reflecting back on the spring split of the LEC, Astralis's performance wasn't like something that you guys wanted. It wasn't at par of what you would want. But coming into the summer split, what changes do you think you had a talk in the dressing room about it?
I mean, we for sure wanted to like change up how we like approach like practice as a team, and we wanted to make sure that we have more like clear objectives for like what we want to improve on and what champions we want to play and etc. So I feel like we have a lot like better system like coming into this split than we did the last one. I also think we are like, and we did like end the split on a pretty like positive note with like 3 wins. So I feel like we did improve a lot like over the season. Right. And I feel like as long as we can like keep this improvement going into the summer split, we can become like a team that can like contend for the playoffs. And that is like our goal at the moment.
Of course. Okay. So, you are like a legacy player. Like you have reached challenger in all 5 roles. You have kind of a reputation to uphold. So, I wanted to ask you that what changes did you do personally on like after playing the summer split for Astralis? It was a new experience for you. Now coming to the summer split, what changes did you do? Like, did you do on a personal level?
I think like the biggest changes overall I've been trying to do is like trying to help like the team more in like trying to make sure that we have like good goals for like what we want to fix, because I feel like last split I wasn't really like vocal enough about what I need, from the team to like be like a threat in the game. So I'm like working more now to make sure that we are better at like playing like, together as a team to like make sure that we can like have more impact in the early game.
Right on.
That is like our biggest focus right now.
Okay. So, you played on Victor today against Two Hoyers Orianna. Tell us a bit about that matchup, how it went in the match.
Yeah, that matchup is pretty much a farm lane where Orianna has like more kill threat because she can like set up ganks with her ball, whereas Victor cannot really set up anything. So it's like both are probably going to be fine, farming on their own. And if they have the pressure on the map, though, Victor needs to be like more careful because he cannot like overstep without losing his flash, right? And if he doesn't have flash, then he can't even walk up to the lane because if he gets ganked, he just dies, right? So it's for sure like easier to play from Orianna's side. Right. And in this game, I had a lot of struggles because I lost my flash like twice, I think. Yes. So I was pretty much flashless the entire game, and I wasted my teleport spot in as well, trying to help out, which was not a very great play because I think the first time I TP'd, my lane was like slow pushing towards the enemy team, which means that I will lose the entire cannon wave, So I felt like pretty far behind overall because of like my mistakes.
Right. Okay.
But I do think like yeah, that we managed to like stop the bleeding in the game and make sure that we are like relevant for the league.
Okay. So, I've been following kind of I hope you are too, following the LCK, LPL, they're kind of bringing in some off-meta champions. So personally, MagiFelix, I would like to ask you, what do you think is good in the mid lane meta right now? What are the champions?
Right now, I think everything is being played mid lane. Like, there's bruisers like Sett and Renekton. There's the assassins are making like a comeback now with like Silas, Akali, stuff like this, so I think mages are like kind of falling a bit out of meta, like compared to before where they were like, picked every single game. I don't feel like this will be the case anymore. I think like Victor, Orianna, Syndra, I see maybe, but like these kind of champions are not as strong anymore after the face rush nerfs and like the emphasis on like early game strength. So I think we will be seeing a lot more of like the early game, like skirmishing kinds of champions, like Renektons and stuff like this. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Following up on that question, from you personally, can we see some aggressive picks? Aggressive mid lane like assassins or something else?
Yeah, for sure. I think right now there are like a lot of options for the mid lane, so we try to make sure that we have like a draft prepared for like whatever we want from the draft, right? So if we need like a strong early game, then we need to make sure that we have that like presence in the mid lane, So then you need to pick something that is more for like early game oriented strength.
Right on. Okay, so thank you for the interview, MagiFelix. Just the last question. Would you like to say something to the fans?
Yeah, I would like to thank the fans for supporting us. It's always nice to have people who have faith, even though we are maybe not the strongest team at the moment. I hope that we can improve and show good performances like later on in the split.
Of course, I hope Astralis just blast up the expectations and just really miraculous comebacks like this one today. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah.